Hi everyone, welcome to Cosmic Turtles. My name is Tina, and today we're doing a card reading. Now I'm gonna set up, so let's see here. Try to set up in a way that cards won't go flying on the floor, you know. So let's use these two decks, which has a lot of words, the Earth Goddess and the Chakra ones, and see what comes up. So let's see what we got for the collective at the moment. Do we have a few words that could create a storyline? Oh, geez, look at that. It starts off with passion again. This is important. Let's see what it takes for igniting your passion. Ooh, okay. Igniting your passion. And then what else do you got? Igniting your passion is your destiny. So, passion is ignited by your destiny. Let's see what else we got. What else do we got? Passion and destiny. There's something that you've always been passionate about. For some of you, not all. There's something that you've been very passionate about, and it is your destiny to activate this passion or to actually start. Let's say passion is a seed in your internal garden. It's time to start watering that seed so it can start growing. Whatever it is, it's part of your destiny. And whatever that passion is also something that's going to cause big changes, like a revolution of sorts. So whatever it is, it's big. So they said to put things in motion, okay, like start setting it up for yourself, and but be ready and then waiting. So basically, you get yourself ready to get ready to get ready, so that when opportunities pop up that has to do with your passion, you'll be ready to take that opportunity when it shows up. Okay? So that's for some of you. Now, at the bottom of the deck, we have workaholic. Be careful not to do too much. Just get yourself ready, and then it says ready but waiting. So it's kind of like a hurry up and wait, but don't become like the workaholic, okay? What else? What about this workaholic? What's going on with this workaholic person that it could have to do with? Oh, some of you are basically burying your head into work because you've recently had a rejection of sorts. This rejection may have also had you go into trying to overindulge into things. So the card moderation came out just as a warning. Uh, Take your time. Rejection is protection. And just know that shortly you'll have a new renewal on life. There be something to bring you back to life. Because I know that when you have a rejection, you bring yourself down, your energy lowers, and then you're stuck in that feeling. So the divine, and then we seek ways to bring ourselves back up, and a lot of times that could be addictive patterns or falling prey to our own limiting beliefs, like I'm never gonna make it, I'm not good enough, or I'm not pretty enough, or no, the only thing you're lacking is self-confidence. That's it. The rest is limiting beliefs that your ego created at one point so that it keeps you down. But you got to see through that illusion and bring yourself up, because those limiting beliefs are exactly what the words say. They're limiting you, and you want to rise above. Okay. So what else is there? So those are two little stories. What else do we have in the collective at this moment for the energies that are going through? Got a few here. All right. There may be a little bit of confusion for some of you. Um, Confusion is due to the bittersweetness of life. It's like because you lack self-confidence or self-worth, you said, yes, I'd like that, but I'm not, even just saying, but you're saying you're unworthy of it. So you're still asking to have this result, but you'll get it, but it'll be less than. It'll be like a bittersweet moment. You'll get it, but because you lack the self-confidence to get the full potential of the greatness it could be, you kept yourself limited, which means you will get a limited result. You understand? And then that'll lead you to get all complacent and figuring everything is hopeless. And again, renewal comes after all this. So it's about the realization of where it is that you held yourself blocked. And once you realize that and take responsibility for that, then you're getting yourself out of self pity and you're entering a path of renewal. Okay. What else do we got for the collective? There's one. Alchemy. It's the only one that flipped. So we start off with alchemy. Some of you are actually learning how energies work, how frequencies can help you, how vibration can raise you or bring you down, or even just stabilize you. Ooh, some of you are really getting into the study of these things for your own well-being. It's creating inner unity. Yay! This alchemy that you're doing or discovering about or learning about, it's helping you with your own integration of those fragmented parts that were fragmented due to experiences that were not pleasant. And we lacked understanding in those situations when we were going through it. But with time, we get clarity. So now things are balancing out because you're doing the work, you're doing the research, you're doing what you need to do to be able to understand thyself better. You're getting to learn about yourself even more. If in doubt, prayer. Speak with the divine. Prayer is speaking to the divine. Meditation is listening to internal promptings that the divine will send through your channels so that you may have answers. Okay? So that's on the internal. And if we are someone that kept ourselves numb and we're having a hard time with capturing the internal promptings or what do they mean, sometimes the universe will send signs and omens on the outside of you. So vice versa, okay? Just so that you know that the universe has always been there, will always be there, and have your back. And it all goes by the way you think, okay? And some of you are a little impatient when it comes to receiving an answer from the divine. You expect instant gratification, which that expectation is actually a signal from that your ego is in the driver's seat instead of you, your own consciousness. Got to work on your own self-worth, and then you'll experience miracle of life. See, when you know you're worthy, you can wait all the time in the world. It doesn't bother you. And when things don't bother you anymore, that's when the miracles have a space to be and can be manifested. Some of you are taking a little bit of a revision about your life, about your situation at the moment, about your own direction you'd like to go towards, what it is that you'd like to accomplish as a goal. or you're also taking a revision on, okay, some of you it has to do with the job you're doing. Some of you may be doing a revision saying, look, I've done this for 10 years. It's time to make a change. And you're getting into research mode, basically, or being open to the opportunities that can come your way. You know that with all your experience, you're a very efficient person. So you have a skill set to bring to the table wherever it is that you'd like to apply if it is a job that you're going towards. Just make sure not to become too arrogant, you know. Oh, I've worked at this for 10 years. I'm the one that should have the job. That's, a little bit of vanity there. So keep yourself in check because you are the only one that moderates yourself. There's no moderators that's going to go inside of you and then look up all those little trolls that are trying to mess with your conscious awareness, right? So that is totally your own responsibility. When you become a responsible adult, you're no longer in the pity me stage. You're no longer operating in the energies of self pity or seeking pity from others to feel better about yourself. You're actually becoming a responsible adult that is taking control of thyself, not of others, of thyself. If you're seeking control over other people, it's because you have a lot of insecurities. And this knowledge will be everywhere, and people will hear this and they'll know it's true. So just be mindful if you are the type that seeks pity from others to make yourself feel better, that info will now be public, not about you, but the behavior, the information about that behavior is public now. And if you choose to still behave that way, you'll have a lot of people telling you, oh no, or rejecting you. You'll be going through the rejection process all over again. So it's best to just take responsibility for whatever it is that you're feeling on the inside and choosing differently and doing the actual research that is required or that you're prompted to go towards. Listen to the internal promptings. A lot of times, the only times we got ourselves in a mess is because we didn't listen to ourselves in the first place. Okay? Some of you are creating something new. Congratulations. And you're creating something new, but it's something old because it's something that you're creating something. I'll give you an example. Like, this is what I'm seeing between these two here. What I'm seeing is that someone is creating something, and it could be culturally based so that you can preserve something about the culture that you feel is of value. Okay. A lot of people in the Native American culture, they say, we're losing our language. The youth don't want to speak it anymore. So now there are people that do content creation and they're using the language in the content creation to be able to continue teaching the language, but in a creative way to help the youth still have access to pieces and parts of their culture and what the elders had said that was very important to keep. Okay. And it's kind of cool because this is a Native American person here with the feathers, and yeah, it's kind of cool. And then for those more in the south, this is like the ancestors. It's you're creating something that the ancestors are guiding you. So listen to the ancestors' guidance. Continue on your project. Listen to what is being said. Try to understand. Some of you may be feeling guilty because you didn't follow the ways of the ancestor like you should have. But don't you worry about that because this is all like someone told me before. They had went to, okay, I'll tell you an example. Someone had went to a powwow, which is a Native American gathering. and it's to share culture with each other and with others that would be interested in discovering about the Native American culture. Um, uh, they had went to a powwow, but they did not dress up like all the other ones that are coming out and they're dressing up, and um, they didn't dress up. They'd go to every powwow and they'd just be dressed in regular clothes, hoodie, jeans, hat, whatever. And someone asked them, they said, "Are you traditional?" And they said, "Yes, I am." He says, "Well, how come you don't dress up like them?" He says, "Because," he says, "I don't want to put on a facade." He says, "I'm me. I'm just me. So I don't have to show off that way." Plus, he says, "I already have a wife. I don't have to get all the bells and whistles on and everything to try to get a lady." So that was kind of funny. But the the main point is that you don't have to look the part to be the part. Okay, a lot of people say, well, or there's even a French expression that says, "L'habit ne fait pas le moine." So your outfit, however you're showing up on the surface, that's not what says who you are. Okay? So be mindful. Those of you that practice discernment, you'll be able to tell which person in the spiritual communities are actually spiritual and they're not like hidden narcissists trying to just get their fix by grabbing an empath and then reducing them to nothing by getting in a relationship with them and making them self doubt themselves so that the narcissist can have their energetic food, right? Just so you know. All right, so that's that. And what is the next message? And I saw a spider, wolf spider. I'm glad it's just a wolf spider because even their bites are harmless to humans. Now, recluse spider is smaller, and that one, if it bites you, it starts off that flesh-eating disease. It makes an infection. It's not good. So I'm glad it's big wolf spiders. It just ran across, and I said, "I saw you," and it came back. Still see it. Oh, it is looking at me. Oh no, that's all right though. Wolf spiders. At least they'll take care of all the little bugs. My agreement with spiders is as long as you're not on me and you're not allowed in my bed, you could be on the floor all you want, but not on me. You know, live and let live, right? All right. We're talking about a context here that has to do with repetition and perseverance. Some of you may need to contain yourself into a routine and continue to persevere. The first thing that comes to my mind is those that are suffering with addictions. When you're recovering from addictions, you do need to have a good lifestyle. So that means you are setting your mind with your heart. You're setting your mind, though. You're working with that part consciously, saying, "This is what I want to do." And you remind yourself, self motivation, and you get into this routine. And as you keep doing this routine and you persevere, eventually it'll be an automatic. And then you don't have to think about it. Then you can incorporate something new into your routine. And then it makes it a better flow. And then as you keep doing that, you're getting further and further away from this old influence that used to pull you down to nothing. Okay? So that's a special message for those of you that are recovering from addictions. Congratulations, by the way. And keep going. All right. This one was a short one. What else do we have in collective? Because I know a lot of empaths, we went down so low that we ended up going into addictions of one form or another. It could be we were addicted to a way of being, seeking self pity from other people. That's a type of addiction. You could say, oh, it's someone that's hurt. Yes, hurt people hurt people. And that is a type of addiction, to stay stuck in a way of being that is not healthy for your own self development. Okay. Some of you need to accept where you are right now. Start from there and build your fortitude from that point. If you wait till later or figure, oh, I'll do it tomorrow, you will hit a wall and you'll be at an impasse. So to not hit that wall, well, once you hit that wall or hit rock bottom or whatever it is, that's when you can just start back from there. Start the acceptance, build your fortitude, and then finally move forward. And then you will feel actually productive. Okay. All right. What else do we got? We have listen. Listen, Linda, listen. Uh, listen to what? Let's see. There's a few cards here left. Should we get another deck? Well, okay, we'll take them all. Listen to. Hmm. Listen to your enlightenment. Listen to your soul. Listen to your internal promptings. Your intuition is divine. Your gut feeling is physical. And your gut feeling is the one that sends the message, but your whole body has receptors of the energetic field on the outside of you. And when an energy starts in one area, it vibrates. We don't see it, we'll sense it. And then it comes through, and then you'll feel that you shouldn't be going down that path, or you should take this one instead. And if you listen to your gut feeling, which is your signal, your compass on how to navigate this 3D world, you will have avoided a big troubles. Okay, your gut feeling told you ahead of time, but it's not even ahead of time. It's just the energetics got received by the many receptors that are already on your body that would send that signal physically to your gut. And intuitive prompting, that comes through when your head and your heart aligns, and then you sense it, but it's more of a hearing, or sometimes it's flashes. It could be clairaudio, clairsentient, clairvoyant. So listen to what it is that you have as internal mechanism that always keeps you out of trouble. Okay? And listen, and while you're doing this, because you can't go around being all worried. When am I gonna? Because when you're in worry, you can't hear those things. You won't be able to perceive it. They say the only way to perceive it is you keep yourself in joy. And sometimes to be able to hear yourself really well is to put yourself away from other people so you can have that time with yourself. Some of you may be in isolation because maybe you had a brand new birth, and that brand new birth is very dependent on you. You may have a new dependent, uh, a new offspring. Congratulations. Some of you are working on how you see yourselves. Very good. And you're seeing that you do have a lot of insecurities. And you're seeing the best way to overcome those insecurities is to keep yourself in gratitude, and the attitude of gratitude. And that you are disconnecting and detaching. You are detaching yourself from old pains by forgiving. Not because it sets them free. This is so it could set you free from always being stuck in the mind in that scenario when it's long gone past. Okay? The next card that would probably come out is release. Release all that. You can forgive. You won't forget. However, when you gain understanding, you will only retain the wisdom, and if a situation appears similar to what you went through, right away what comes through will be your wisdom and understanding. You will no longer be that victim. And if you were a victim, just understand it takes time to gain that balance again. So give yourself a chance. See, as humans, we want everything now, 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 and that's not how it works. Okay? All right, what else do we got? All right, collective, we got. Eventually, you will get there, and you'll get your clarity. It comes with time. All right, what else do we got? See here, we got some towers that come out. We'll get a couple of these. Um, okay. Ha! The universe got your back. Yeah, the universe got your back. Ooh, and if you are getting into a new project, you are embodying the energy of the Knight of Pentacles. Slowly but surely, you will get there. This is the only knight. It's the slowest moving knight, but it's the only one that makes it to the finish line. Okay? So keep persevering, keep moving forward, step by step. Make sure you keep yourself balanced, emotionally speaking. Cups speak about the emotions. So balance your nurturing and protective side. Once that's balanced, you will enter the energies of the Knight of Swords, which is the quickest moving energies. So there'll be an opportunity of sorts that's going to show up, and it'll be time to grab and go. Okay? And just know, as you grab and go, and maybe it didn't work out before, maybe you got betrayed before, it's saying you're at the end of the cycle. You're at the end of the cycle of all the different kinds of pains that can happen. Universe got your back, remember? So the universe is helping you with completing a full cycle and aligning you with your divinity, your divine masculine and feminine. You had to go through these pains so that you can get to the understanding, so that you can finally break through. Maybe it was the end of karma too. Maybe there was karmic resolution. You had to finish a certain cycle in this lifetime, and then the next step is your ascension. All right, and divine has your back the whole time. Okay, so collective, this has been your reading. Thank you so much. I'm Tina from Cosmic Turtles, and we will see you on the next reading.